Hi, I'm Bill Lindsay, President and CEO of the company my grandfather formed in 1954, the Hamblen Music Company. So sit back and enjoy this next few minutes. Here is just a little bit more of his amazing story.
In the big rock candy mountains, the rich man does the work. The bums there are the presidents and wear tuxedo shirts. The freight trains there have Pullman berth, and you need no ticket at all. You can get right on a fast freight train and ride, then ride again in the big rock candy mountains. In the big rock candy mountains, the speed cops all are blind. They ride a lazy donkey, you can leave them far behind. They give away Fords in every town and fill them up with gas. You can give her the gun and listen at her hum, and boy, oh boy, I'll say they'll run in the big rock candy mountain.
I wanna drink my java from an old tin can while the moon goes climbing high. I wanna hear the song of the whippoorwill, I wanna hear the coyotes cry. I wanna feel the saddle horse between my legs, riding him out on the range, just to kick him in the side, make him show a step and pride, back on those Texas plains. Each night in my dreams, somehow it seems that I'm back where I belong. Just a country hick, way back in the sticks, back where I was born. City lights and city ways are driving me insane. I wanna be alone, I wanna be back home, back on my Texas plains. I wanna feel the saddle horse between my legs, riding him out on the range, just to kick him in the side, make him show a step and pride, back on the Texas plains.
Come on, my Susie Belle, put on your wedding gown. Though it's out of date, I still can state it's the prettiest dress in town. Put on your wedding bonnet with the ribbons hanging down. Though the folks might stare, I still don't care. It's the prettiest hat in town. For many years I've waited for this very single night. Though we can't dance to those red-hot tunes, we still can waltz all right. When the crowd will look us over, there'll be smiles, not a frown. They'll all know Daddy married the prettiest girl in town. This town is full of guys who think they're mighty wise just because they know a thing or two. You'll find them every day strolling up and down Broadway, telling of the wonders they can do. There's con men and there's boosters, there's card sharks and crap shooters. They congregate around the metropole. They wear fancy ties and collars, but where do they get their dollars? Why, that's their old ace down in the hole. Some of them write to the old folk for coin. That's their old ace in the hole. Others have got girls whose old man's got a lot of coin. That's their old ace in the hole. Why, they'll tell you of trips they're going to make from Frisco up to that great North Pole. But you're gonna find them in time without even a dime when they've lost that old ace in the hole. as a gander's feet in huckleberry time. Her eyes are brown as berries, and like diamonds they do shine. Her lips are red as a rooster's comb, and her arms they love to twine. I'll tell you, boy, it's heaven with that high-born gal of mine. But sheepskin corn and a wrinkle on the horn will chain old rock when the weather gets warm. And who's a who? There's gonna be some lovin' in the swamps on the bayou. Oh, but sheepskin corn and a wrinkle on the horn will chain old rock when the weather gets warm. And who's a who? There's gonna be some lovin' in the swamps on the bayou. Oh, but sheepskin corn and a wrinkle on the horn will chain old rock when the weather gets warm.
Duke? Yeah? I made a loan. I'm gonna repay you that $500 I lost. Oh, forget it. Did you get it back? Sure. You still got it? Yeah. No. What happened? Well, you wouldn't understand.
Love, here is my heart. One rose for your hair. Pretty, wasn't she? Yours if you keep it today. Yours if you throw it away. Da, 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 love, here, da, da.
Keep it moving!
Let me tell you something. Fighting on paper in the halls of West Point is one thing. Fighting it out on the frontier is another thing. A tough fight calls for tough fighters. If you'd listened to me, the Army wouldn't be getting ready to retreat out of Missouri right now.
Captain McBride, you'll conform to orders or face court-martial. That's final. I expect you to wait for further instructions. Dismissed.
I volunteered to fight for the South. I gave her better men, better equipment, the best fighting unit in the entire South. Haven't we done our share of the fighting? But what do we get? Reprimand. From a bunch of stiff shirts. Bunch of long hairs who think they can tell Val McBride how to fight. They say we've disgraced their colors. I say let's fight under our own flag.
They can't tell us what to do.
We're with you. We'll show them.
The devil take the South. From now on out, we're fighting for ourselves.
Well, where you been this time, McBride?
Give you one guess.
I bet you've been over playing tag with those Kansans.
You're right the first time. Where's Bess Warren?
Right here, Val.
There's a present for you.
Val McBride, you angel.
Here. You'll have all these folks thinking that I'm in love with you instead of you cooking. Hello, Dave.
Hello, Captain McBride.
Been waiting long?
No, not at all.
Things are working out fine. Lots better than we expected.
Step up, everybody. The drinks are on the house.
A true Southern hostess. You know, one of these days, I'm going to buy you the finest place in Missouri.
George Bannon, he called himself. And he turned on him and sold him out.
What was that name I heard?
Bannon, George Bannon.
I never heard of George Bannon. Neither did you.
That's funny. You're the spitting image of him. Even to that scar.
Scratch that ceiling.
It's more like it. If we can get a hold of that ammunition, we can hold our men together.
That ought to be easy. There won't be no detachment of troops to meet them.
Go get on your horse and tell the boys we'll reassemble at Stone Ridge.
Nice looking place you have here.
It isn't bad, is it? I had to leave Kelso. It was right in the line of fire. Just like that thunder, only worse. Do you have much further to travel?
No, this is where I was headed. I expect to meet somebody here.
If you mean McBride, you don't think he'd be fool enough to come here, do you?
He might. I always thought you were clever. A lot more clever than you let on. But shielding McBride isn't going to get you anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, drink this hot brandy. It'll do you good. Oh, Val! Val! Oh, Val, Val, why didn't you run away? You still had time. You could have made it.
I couldn't run. There's no other place I could go. Bess, we've only got just a minute. Take this. It'll help you to go elsewhere and get a new start. Rogers, don't make Bess pay for what I've done. You can do this for me. Get me out of here. Or they'll hold her.
They won't. You have my word.